gosh, I'm sorry. I fell asleep.
All right, Mom. Tell us a little bit about you.
My fun fact is that I like lamps. My name is... I gotta go fix my hair. My name is Deborah Cassandra Davenport. I'm a teacher, which is shocking to me because I was a stay-at-home mom for a long time, and that's all I wanted to do, and homeschooled, and I was like, I'll never be a teacher, but here I am.
I need you to make up a jingle for the Mother's Day extravaganza right now.
Right now?
Yeah, just go.
Here is a jingle about all the moms. Sometimes they're mad and sometimes they're calm, but it's the stupidest thing ever.
What was your dream job when you were my age?
Oh, you are 20?
Yeah.
Well, I already had met your dad, so all I wanted to do was just stay home and have a bunch of kids.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to do that.
Yes, I did get to do that.
All right. Well, what's the most rebellious thing you ever did when you were my age, and did you get caught?
Yeah.
What was it?
I was close to your age, and I had a party while Mama, Joe, and Papa were out of town. And there was a lot of people there. My dad found like beer cans in the bushes, and we had a big falling out, and I left and lived with my sister for a little while.
Jeez. What would your perfect day be like?
Well, I have a perfect day every week. I love Saturday.
What was high school like for you?
Well, at first it was really exciting because I went to St. Anne's, and when I got there I got lots of attention because I'm kind of cute. It was mostly fun because that was when I really got involved in drama.
Did you ever have big fights with your mom growing up?
No, because my mom's really quiet, so
you
know,
just
and
harbored your
yeah,
feelings?
like we just didn't talk. So no, and I would never dreamed of
Yelling at her or anything?
yelling at her. So no, we never had a big fight. I did.
Me and my siblings didn't get that. Jean, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, bad grammar.
If you could do any job in the world besides teaching grammar and English, what would it be?
Well, when I was young, I did, younger than you, I wanted to be a soap opera actress, Julia. But when did you last talk to John? You must have sensed something was wrong.
What qualities do you most respect in people?
Kindness is number one.
Were you ever made fun of or bullied for anything?
Yes.
For what?
I was made fun of a lot until I learned to accept that I was just a goofy airhead. But I was made fun of.
Me too. What's your favorite hobby?
I guess my biggest hobby now would be drinking wine.
Why do women shave their armpits and men don't?
I don't know why.
What are 5 things that you could not live without?
My reading glasses, my hoop earrings, hairspray, lip gloss. They're all about everything is about how I look, except these are for reading too. But I guess I couldn't actually live without food.
What's your idea of a perfect date?
Drinking wine on the back patio, not going anywhere. Thrift stores. And we love to go to the thrift stores and maybe eat some Mexican food, and that's it.
And then come home and drink some wine.
Yeah. Are you sure my hair looks so good?
Heels, flats, or sneakers?
Most of the time it's flats, but I have a ton of heels, and I love to wear high heels. With Kevin, because he's tall, and so I love that I can wear high heels, and he's still 3 inches taller than I am.
Sorry to all the short boys, you're out. What's one must-have clothing item that all women should have?
A bra.
If you could switch lives with one person for a day, who would it be?
Okay, you're gonna not even believe I'm saying this, but Faith Hill.
For what reason?
Back when she was, performing and making all her hits, because I just always loved her.
What is the cutest thing on planet Earth?
The kitten or my babies.
What is the best thing that has happened today?
Probably this.
Aw!
Yeah, the 2 naps were pretty nice too.
What is something that you had to learn the hard way?
To be humble.
Oh. Where is your favorite place to be?
Right here in my recliner, my kitchen, with my kids. If whatever of my children are here, all of them, more the better.
Who would play you in a movie about you?
You.
What's your greatest achievement so far?
Put myself through college, definitely. Graduating. Also, just having all of y'all, all 6 of y'all. And especially Michael, without any medicine. I'm actually
That's pretty dope.
I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of breastfeeding.
Will you please do a reenactment of your greatest role, Velma Von Tussle?
Bang your drum, bonzo. No one cares.
What's your bedtime ritual?
Wine. And sometimes I eat a snack, but usually I just lay down and fall asleep with my glasses on.
What's the best advice you've ever gotten?
Don't overplug your eyebrows.
How do you know when you're in love?
Oh gosh. Seeing as how I just figured that out and I'm 50, I think that you just have to decide to love somebody. Weighing what you love about them and what you don't love about them. I mean, that's not the best because there's no perfect person. And I've met all those kinds of people. And then you have to say, well, this is the one that's my favorite. And I will love them no matter what. You just got to be chill about people's quirks and things, that they're different little things, how they do things.
How do you deal with negative people? Describe motherhood in 3 words.
Sacrificial, unconditional love. That's 3 words. That's it, I guess.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Sacrificial and unconditionally loving. No, myself. Positive.
Encouraging K-Love. I'm sorry.
No, positive, strong, and happy, but I guess that's the same thing as positive.
What inspires you to keep going when life gets rough?
My faith in God and my setting a good example for my children. But really and truly is just trying to get to heaven.
What was it like being a stay-at-home homeschooling mom?
It was awesome. I loved it, loved it, loved it. It was so hard, but I loved it. 6 kids, brand new baby all the way up to, yard every 2, 3 years apart. But it was great. It was sweet. It was innocent. It was nonstop cuteness. It was rewarding. Which
one of your births was the most memorable, and can you tell us about it?
Well, they all were memorable in a different way, but it was be a tie between you and Michael. You, because you were born so fast, I got to the hospital at 3:30 and you were born before 5:30. You
Dang.
literally just came flying into the world. They were like, don't push. I was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. Here she comes. And that has just determined your life because you've been that way since then. I'm going to do what I want to do. Michael's, because it was a home birth and he was born in the middle of the floor and he kind of just flew into the world too.
What was your first year of motherhood like with Elizabeth?
It was hard. It was pretty hard. Having one is harder than having 2, 3, 4. I'm telling you, because you're their sole source of entertainment. It was hard because I wanted to breastfeed and that didn't last long, maybe 10 days. But maybe by the time she was about 6 months old, it got a little easier. Once I had the other kids and was like, I don't care what society says. I'm going to sleep with these babies and I'm going to do what I want. And once I decided to do what my instincts told me, then I realized motherhood is much easier if you just go off of instincts. Maybe it's not for everybody, and some people have been really successful at getting their kids to sleep on their own and do this and sleep in another bed, but for me, it was not, it didn't. I was happy. I was happy with the baby right here.
What do you wish the most for your kids?
To be wholly happy and healthy.
What do you wish your kids understood about you as our mother?
Even though I did some crazy things, crazy like
Shelter.
really strict homeschooling and sheltering, that everything, and this is what I realized too about my parents, everything I've ever done, I thought I was doing the right thing.
Yeah.
As a mother.
What advice would you give yourself at my age?
I'll give you that advice all the time. Well, remember when you were changing your major to the singing? And I'm like, do it now while you're young. But then when you changed it again, I'm like, well, okay, do that. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks about you. Who cares? At the end of the day, you're in your own house doing your own thing. It just does not matter what people think about you at all.
What are 3 words you would use to describe me?
Beautiful, intelligent, and insightful.
Aw. Is my personality the same as it was when I was younger?
No.
What's different about it?
Well, you're a lot nicer. Now you're like really, absolutely, almost my peer. I mean.
Wow. I'm grown. In what ways are we similar?
Me and you?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, you're the most similar to me of all my kids because of singing and playing the piano and doing plays. Positive. You want to encourage people.
In what ways are we different?
Oh, you are better than me at something, and that is money. You are much better than I am and learned to be responsible with money from a young age.
What have I done that has surprised you?
It surprises me that you're living with Louise.
Yeah.
It did surprise me when you dropped out of school all of a sudden.
Yeah. Are there any good things? Okay, what is your favorite thing about being a mom?
Always having somebody to talk to.
Aw. What is the hardest thing about being a mom?
The hardest thing is watching your kids be unhappy.
Oh.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, Mom, stop! Last question. Do you know that I love you more than anything?
She remembers when she first got her wings and how she opened up the day she learned to sing. Then the colors came, erased the black and white, and her whole world changed when she realized she's a butterfly, pretty as the crimson sky. Nothing's ever gonna bring her down. And everywhere she goes, everybody knows she's so glad to be alive. She's a butterfly. Like the purest light in a darkened world. So much hope inside. Such a lovely girl. You should see her fly. It's almost magical. It makes you wanna cry. She's so beautiful. She's a butterfly, pretty as a crimson sky. Nothing's ever gonna bring her down. a butterfly.